Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Alter Tech back again with a new video. In today's video, I'm going to install a tempered glass screen protector for the OnePlus 9 Pro. Alright guys, so this is the OnePlus 9 Pro. It does have some curved edges. Now, this could have been simple. All I had to do was go ahead and get one of those, cheap tempered glass screen protectors for about $7 and, put the frame over it and drop the screen protector and call it a day. Now this phone has curves, so that's going to give you guys some issues when it comes to using those, because it's pretty much just going to pop off and it's going to collect dust on the sides. And even with this one that came with the OnePlus 9 Pro, you guys can see there's some dust accumulation on the sides. I guess from putting it in your pocket and maybe just raised up a little bit. So this case, I wasn't using this case when it happened. I was using this case. As with these tempered glass screen protectors, you're gonna have to get the one with the UV LED curing glue, whatever you want to call it. They're really expensive. That's one of the hidden costs of owning a curved phone. Some people, they rather just rock it with how it is without a screen protector, but this is an expensive phone and I don't want to get any cracks and I want to protect my investment. So you get, this was about $13-15 on Amazon.com. So you get your screen protector, glass, your LED lamp. I've done, I'd say like over 20, UV installations. So I feel confident with using this one over here. So we also have our glue as well. And hopefully I can get this right. Now the reason why I didn't want to, install this as soon as I got it was because this one has a cutout on the selfie camera. This one, it just has it's going to cover that selfie camera. But I'm not a big fan of the selfie camera on this phone, so I'm not going to use it that much. So I was like, you know what, I'll just skip on it. So let's go ahead and get this installed real quick. Okay, so if you guys have never done this before, I do not recommend this setup. I would rather get the white stone dome with the frame and everything. So let's see. So this is one of those, is it self-healing? So this is like, it feels like one of those self-healing films. I think this could probably get you guys through. Got a few particles here on the sides. Okay, so hopefully, here we go. Let it drip. You want to make sure it's in the middle. Don't want it to go on the edge. Okay, I think that's about it. Now, let me there's one speck of glue right over there. It might have splashed. Let me just go ahead and reach over and grab it. Here we go. Now, be careful of this falling into the speaker ports. The volume controls, all that stuff. Don't want glue on that. So, alright, so what you want to do now, like with the white stone, start from the top. I'm really shocked that they didn't have any framing tools. Man, I'm gonna have to be a surgeon and try to make sure this is perfect. Man, it's just, all right, wish me luck. Oh boy. So now what you want to do is just wipe the sides. So I think I got everything covered up. Now I do see some liquid running down on this side. Yeah, it's on my freaking desk. Damn. That sucks. See if I can dry this up real quick. Okay, so I'm going to put this right over here at the top, and I'm just gonna see if you guys can see that. So, as for the OnePlus 9 Pro, yeah, it has exceeded my expectations. I know the hype was high. I mean, that's what usually happens with OnePlus. They hype the phone and it never meets the expectations, and then people complain, and then people get the phone and they're like, oh, it's not that bad. And they have low expectations, and then with those low expectations, the phone turns out to be pretty damn good, or better than they expected. So that's the OnePlus way. OnePlus, if you're listening, OnePlus, please take good care of this phone when it comes to software updates. Paid a lot of money for this phone, OnePlus, and I'm still sticking with you guys. As for like the OnePlus 8T, I'm switching between Gcam, I'm switching between Pro mode, Auto mode, praying to God that Auto mode actually gets there on the first try, switching on to Nightscape. It could be a very frustrating experience, but most OnePlus fans, from years ago, they are just pretty much stuck on the performance and price. That was the formula for OnePlus. Now OnePlus is like, they're like, we're going to rival Samsung. We're going to take on Samsung. And with this phone, I am actually a believer. So OnePlus, this could be very, very scary in the far future. I'm not exactly sure what Google has in store for us. No Pixel 5 XL. With this, I have my Pixel 4. I actually bought the Pixel 4 because I didn't have the confidence in this phone delivering a good, solid camera experience. I was going to use the Pixel 4 as my primary camera phone, and now this phone is actually more enjoyable than my Pixel 4 because there's so much more modes, so much more features. The Pixel 4, I know it lacks an ultra wide camera. You could probably get away with panorama, but the battery life on the Pixel 4, that's where I was having some issues with. And this is a bigger phone. It's much more enjoyable to watch content, play games, fast charging. It's incredible. I mean, it's crazy how you can just go ahead, brush your teeth, come back, and your phone's at 100%. With the Pixel 4, it could take you like an hour, and it is what it is. I was hoping the Pixel 5 XL would be delivered last year and give us that triple camera setup, but it's a nice phone, but for someone who likes taking photos like me, OnePlus actually delivered. Okay, so here's the problem with OnePlus when it came to marketing. So they co-developed the camera system with Hasselblad when it came to the natural color calibration, and people were switching from the main camera to ultra wide to pro mode, and you're getting different color results, and it was just really confusing as to what you were paying for. I know the Hasselblad collaboration is not cheap. Now, shout out to Dave West. He has taken a lot of photos with his OnePlus 8 Pro, and looking at it, it looks somewhat similar to the OnePlus 9 Pro, but the 9 Pro does have some, newer hardware. I wish that the telephoto lens was a little bit, better. It could really rival the iPhone 11 Pro Max's, telephoto lens. But so far, in daylight and in nighttime shots, the telephoto has actually held up pretty decently. So the only thing that people might argue is that, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, it might have more reach than the, OnePlus 9 Pro. But for OnePlus to make a jump, I'm coming from the OnePlus 8T. The jump, it was worth the money. So I feel like, it was money well spent. It's justified, but it could have been a little bit cheaper. So volume rockers, working pretty good. Let me show you guys in a second. So as for the unlocking, Works pretty good. I'll do the fingerprints again, even though it works pretty good. This is actually an optical sensor, so you're not gonna have that issues with the Samsung, which uses that vibrational technology. Like I said, it looks pretty good, and I believe like the phone itself, the display, I like how it looks with this than with the plastic. It feels a lot more, like glass. I prefer glass over plastic. It looks a lot more sharper. As for the volume rocker, like I said, press down, working pretty good. Nice and clicky. And I'll put this back on the armadillo case. I'll do a video for you guys. I just prefer having the extra lip protection. Alright guys, so this is the glass 3D curved tempered glass with the UV LED lamp. So if you're interested, I'll post a link into the description. I'll say this. If this is your first time installing a tempered glass screen protector like this with the UV glue, get something with a frame on it and with instructions. Otherwise, if you've done this many times and if you want to, save some money, follow this video. Link is in the description. There's no bubbles. Shout out to Vanch, my boy Vanch. I've installed his 7 Pro screen protector before. I'm pretty much a pro at this, so proceed with caution when it comes to installing this, and make sure and wipe down all the volume rockers, the power button. Make sure nothing gets on the speaker, and you can run down on the bottom. Just make sure and wipe it down real quick. Overall, it looks pretty good, and there you go. Hope you guys subscribe, hit that like button. Take care. Peace.